This is gonna be a triple-digit stock in my eyes.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Going to cover some highlights today from the stock market. So the first one we're going to look at is the high volume stocks. The highest volume for the day, I believe it was for a company, not Sundial, it was another one. But there are three companies of note in my big screener here. Uh, I lost I kept it open for a reason, so I don't have to load it during the live stream. I can't even speak anymore. Need some water. Oh, let me get some water. In the meantime, I'll just play Trey's Trades because I've been listening to it, so I'm gonna kind of listen to it in the background.
And then we've got Seth. I appreciate you, my friend. It's gonna always be Tesla, my friend. I saw that Elon Musk is actually gonna be IPOing one of his other companies. What was it called? Starlink, I think. He shared it on his Twitter, but I think Tesla's okay. They're down right now today, but if you look at them macroscopically, they're slowed down a little bit actually, which is surprising. But they'll continue. They'll continue. I'm not worried in the least bit. Tesla's Tesla. We all know what it is. Atos. I like Atos. I'm bullish Atos. They actually they broke this ascending channel, but they found a bottom. That is a very wide range candle bar. This indicates a lot of buying pressure. That is an engulfing candlestick pattern, which means that you saw a larger green candle than the previous red candle.
Okay, so back to the high volume trades. The top three for the day: Healthier Choices Management, HCMC, minus 14%. They had a volume of over 4 billion. Max Sound Corporation, MaxD, it's the quote, the ticker symbol MAXD. They were up 166% today with over 1.8 billion volume. And so those are the two of note. The third one would be Sundial, SNDL, minus 12%, but it was still over a billion. So they're really consistent every day, getting at least a billion volume. Excuse me, Miner Co. I said I stick to three, but let me just do this fourth one. Mine, MINE, over a billion as well, plus 25%. So I'd say the big winner is Max Sound out of the three, plus 166%. And keeping my eye on Sundial, I have a position in that. And HCMC is that's the calm before the storm, before they release that news. So we're going to close that tab now. So that's done. Moving on to WallStreetBets. See what they've posted here. See what's relevant. There's a lot. This is actually WSBETS. Well, WSBets.win. I'm not going to Reddit anymore. It's just full of doomers. So, okay, let's see. Let me just play this in the meantime.
That is typically a sign of an upcoming bullish reversal, and it is playing out. I'm bullish on Atos. It was very oversold. Currently sitting at 49 on the RSI. I feel good about it. I think you're doing right. You're doing just fine. Let me come back here to AMC, give you guys a quick update on how this is looking here today, and then we're going to check out CTRM, AGTC, and a couple other stocks. So how are we looking right now with AMC? As it sits, we have the beginning of a cup. This could be a cup sort of play. We're going to wait and see how this plays out. Or it could be, as you know, the George W. We're waiting to see, my friends. On the RSI, we're sitting at about 47. The 15 MA did just cross underneath the 200 EMA, as I predicted it would. Obviously, it had some pretty harsh downward momentum. The overall volume on the day, looking pretty standard. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing crazy. If we look at the total volume on the day so far, we have seen about 15 million shares. So not too bad. It's a little bit low. We do need more volume if you want that volatility to come back into the stock. That is how that is looking right now. On the level twos, if we come back over here to the order book, pretty even spread across the buys and the sells. Large buy wall sitting at $5.61 as of right now, which we do have leveled off, followed by $5.65, which is just below this level of support right now. This does look like channel. We're going to have to wait and see how it plays out. We do have 2 touch points as of now. There's a lot of talk about a stock market crash coming. Forbes just released an article. Thoughts? I have been reading that. So we'll just pull this up for anybody that wants to check it out. Forbes stock market crash. Very, very concerning. Echoes of the 90s.com bubble are being heard loud and clear by nervous market experts. A 12-year-old bull market, SPAC mania, IPOs at more than double on the first trading day, an army of amateur traders at Gamestop mania. It certainly feels like irrational exuberance, and it triggers alarms for those who remember the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s. Despite a steep 30% market correction last year, the longest bull market on record has helped the S&P 500 surge nearly 300% over the past 10 years, roughly in line with the growth in the 10 years preceding the dot-com crash in 2000, after which stocks plunged 40% over 2 years. You know, if you look at the NASDAQ, it has been a very bullish market. We know that. We know that very obviously, right? But I don't find it very likely that you're going to see a crash as hard as people are saying. That's my 2 cents. I think you're going to have a correction, right? I think it's very likely to have a correction. But I think it's going to look something like this. It's going to look something like what you saw back here with COVID. I think a lot of people are underplaying this. That COVID correction was harsh. That was a bad retracement. I mean, in terms of how much that retraced from the previous base, that was 78.6%, which for the S&P 500, or not the S&P, the NASDAQ, right, which is supposed to be basically just a guaranteed grower, that's bad. That doesn't happen. That never happens, right? So, is it going to correct? I think so, yeah. How much is it going to correct? Well, if it was to correct starting tomorrow, I think you'd likely see a pullback to about the 50% retracement at the worst. 12,708 points. That'd be my guess. But to be honest.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I listen to Trey's trades every day. He's probably the best YouTuber for stocks. Very entertaining, very high energy, and well knowledge too. He's got a lot of knowledge about technical analysis. He can see trends going on before they happen, and his picks are pretty solid. I haven't seen him pick a stock that actually didn't do well. So just a shout out to him. If he makes me some money, if I pick one of his stocks and I make $1,000, I have a promise. I'll buy one of his merchandise. I'll buy the T-shirt, the George W. shirt. I'll buy one of those if I can get $1,000 from one of his picks there. So I think Mavis is one of those, and Sense is another one. But there's a bunch that I discovered because of him. So we'll see if that pays off. If it does, I'll definitely support him by buying his merchandise. So besides watching his videos, obviously that gives him revenue as well. So WallStreetBets .win, WSBets.win. It says HCMC, 15 more days until the lawsuit. You'll thank me tomorrow and even more in 10 days. So yeah, I'd like to get into this, but this is OTC. I can't even buy this. So yeah, 15 days. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting to see where that goes. It might go to a penny or more. We'll see. Tesla is being shamed by MSM for supporting Bitcoin because it pollutes. Nano is skyrocketing. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they're just attacking him. He's definitely their enemy now, or he's been an enemy for a long time. HIPH, 100%, over 100% increase in one day. Naked, shorted, and primed to F some hedges. Okay. Well, this is OTC too. So yeah, I'd like to get into this too, but no, it's OTC. I can't get in any of these. But good luck if you can. Silver shortage spreads to 1,000 ounce wholesale market. The world has watched the retail demand for silver spike over the past 2 weeks. They have not been able to keep up with the demand. The U.S. Mint has not. Actually, even in Canada as well, you try to order silver, the website is broken. I think it's broken. Let me just take a look. I believe it's TD Precious Metals. I usually go there. They give you really good prices. Oh, I'm not even typing on the right keyboard. Let me type on the right keyboard. TD precious metals. I do it this way. I need to use my mouse, and I need my microphone plugged in. So I don't want to go too long today. I have to finish this and very soon. I'm on a bit of a time deadline here. So yeah, TD precious metals. It hasn't been working for me for a long time. I don't know if it's going to work today. But since they announced, since Reddit said, we're not going to, they're trying to distract everyone to buy silver, and this site was just not working. Oh, it's working now. Okay, let's see if I can order. I'm going to just pretend to order. Maybe I might actually order a bunch of silver coins. Never hurts to get a little bit of silver. Just on the side there. How do you do this? Okay. I like the South African. I prefer the South African coins, the Krugerrand. So let's look and see what they have. Okay, yeah, 2021. I want the 2020s. They just look nicer with the 20 and then the 20 again. So you can get that for $43 per ounce. I remember it was just a little bit cheaper, but that's not a mass discrepancy. So if I would get, oh man, if you could order a bunch like 10, that would be $400, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's just order 10 and see what happens. Just as a test. Oh, they've been added. Okay, so that would cost me once they show it, be $438. And silver is undervalued. I mean, that is slightly, it is a truth. Not that we should all buy silver, but I'm just saying that that's another area that we could probably invest in, just like for like a emergency backup in case all the power goes out and all the money, money will depreciate, with the inflation and all that. So the dollar will go down, everyone's dollar. Stonk magic patent method for directing people. What? People's attention, manipulating their perception of reality. Okay. I can't open the picture for some reason. Looks pretty interesting anyway. Oh, it's a patent from Google. Okay. Just make sure the stream is working. I'm not sure if it's working. How do I check where the stream is? Oh, there it is live. Okay, let's see. If we're on, even on. Oh, we're on. Okay. No one's watching. That's great. I don't have to worry. No pressure. No pressure at all. Okay. This invention is directed toward a method of performing an unconventional magic trick. Okay. You know what? Gonna close that. So after Wall Street Bets, I will look at just the winners and losers for the Reddit stocks. Reddit. I can't even speak properly. I've got like 100 accents in my head. Okay, I have learned many things about Wall Street in the last 2 weeks, but I think I just learned one of their tricks. First GameStop BS, then silver push, then wheat stock. No, wheat stock actually was organic. I mean, no pun intended, but that actually happened because people, wanted to trade. And so when you ban trading for GameStop and AMC, what can we do except go somewhere else? So that happened organically. Silver, yeah, that was fake. No one really did that. Maybe people are buying actual silver, but not silver stocks. Also, well written DDs on RSWB that jump up within a few hours and end up dumping just as quick. Yeah, those are manipulated for sure. If MSM says WSB is buying XYZ stocks, ask yourself, has the stock gone up? If so, buy put options. If not, buy the stock. Let it ride. Yeah. I mean, they usually put stocks up that have already rocketed. So by the time you get in, you're buying high. So they're not giving any tips. A real tip is, this is a stock that's coming up. It hasn't exploded yet, but it will. And then it actually does. So that's a real tip. What are your guesses for when this year's coin crash begins. Coin crash? What coin crash? Oh, like crypto coins? As long as the US dollar is collapsing, people will rush to alternative currencies. Yeah, exactly. That's the end of that one. I'm closing that. There's not going to be a coin crash. The only way it's going to crash if there's an EMP bomb and everything has been disabled electronic wise. We'll be back in the Stone Age by that point. Has anyone that's emailed, contacted a firm, heard anything back yet about the lawsuits? That will come to nothing. That's just posturing. EFLN, what do you think? A holding company that's in solar, wind, and energy? And no one commented on there. You know what? I feel bad. I'll take a look. I'll take a look just for this person's EFLN. Let me just take a quick look. See if there's any potential there. Oh, my computer's acting up. EFLN. Okay, let's just take a quick look. No one responded. I feel bad for that person. Solar? Well, solar, that's not a great stock to get into for solar. Not really a good stock. But let me take a look at this. Here, GameStop Corp, EFLN. What? Why is it called GameStop? What the heck? It's another name. Oh, never mind. No, it's eFuel, EFN Corporation. It was just my computer acting up. 52 range. All right. So actually, they're high right now. There's no way to. It's too high. At 0.001 cents. That's this isn't really moving very much. Let me look at the 6 month. Yeah, it's booming a little bit, but and the volume is 76 million. Well, that's not too bad, but I don't know. I can't get into the stock anyway, but even if I could, I'd say it's too high. I'd probably buy it at like 1 cent or not 1 cent, point 0.000 three zeros, point 0.0004. I'd probably buy it at that price. Not where it is right now. It's too high. Yeah, wait for the dip in that one. Okay, so that's my answer for that. Tab, I can close it now. XPL, Solitario Zinc. Is that a stock? I think, isn't that Ripple? XPL. Okay, I'm going to close that. I don't know what that is. Ceiling tested. ATIF tested the 140 ceiling today. Oh, okay, let's look it up. ATIF, this looks like a promising little situation there. I like what they wrote. ATIF. So they're saying ceiling was tested 140. Looks like another week of 123 to 127 coming. $2 is in sight. Loading up at 123. Yeah, good price. These people on Win are actually winning. I love it. They're giving a good name to this movement when they buy low and sell high. That's great. Let me just take a look. See if I loaded yet. No. Oh, here, ATIF Holdings Limited. I might add that to my list just to keep track of that. And I like these dollar stocks because I can actually invest in those. Oh, here it is. It's loading a bit. Okay, ATIF Holdings. Oh yeah, that's actually a good time to buy. Like today was a good time to buy. I didn't even know about this stock. And their range was, oh my goodness. The day's range 142. Oh, 52-week range 365. Okay, that says a lot of potential. Volume was 4 million. That's not bad, but not great. Above average though. Yeah, I'd probably buy this at probably $1. $1.20, like this guy was saying. But I'd probably stick to $1 just in case. You never know. I'll add this to my watch list on GG. Okay, there. It's on my watch list now. Thank you for that tip. Hylian up 30% yesterday afternoon on a battery announcement. Looking for a big move today to see if this was the right play instead of Nikola. Anyone on board? I think you missed some research. They have no substantial orders. They have no solid partners. What good is the battery and charger if not compatible to Tesla? This will be the DeLorean of that industry. System uses an onboard charger in the truck powered by CNG. No charging stations needed at all. This has been a thing in Canada. This has never taken off. Okay, let me look at that stock. HYLN. Okay. HYLN. I don't want to go. I want to finish this by 5:16. Let's look at this tab. Wahaha. What is this? A meme? Twitter reports 1.14 billion net loss for 2020. Well deserved. Well deserved. Reddit penny stock. Oh my goodness, I can't talk anymore. Well, I can't talk normal anyhow. Reddit penny stock related subs are compromised. Need more stuff here. Well, as the title states, things on Reddit are super freaking wonky right now with penny stock subs. Sure, Reddit is awful and get off it, but was getting some good information and answers there and a lot more activity. Having said that, after checking out penny stocks tonight, it's a lot of watch for and scam alert. Yeah. I legit cannot tell who's giving good due diligence and advice or who's just trying to get their own pockets lined up. Um, yeah. You know what? Good post. It's actually good. Like he's saying, this is what's happening. And well, you just have to do your own due diligence too. Because that's what you have to do. You look up what people are posting. CCIV. It's about to get eaten by a bear. I don't think so. No, CCIV is a triple digit company. Someone said, pro tip, don't buy what Citadel is buying. That's not how it works. It's just you buy a company that's good. Just because they buy CCIV doesn't mean they're bad. They could buy Tesla, they could buy Apple. It doesn't mean they're all bad. I mean, money wise. Do yourself a favor and check out the uranium markets. What? It sounds like something really sus. DNN. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know. They didn't give us anything there. Looking for a good dividend stock. I've currently invested about all I care to at the moment, but still have a little over $400 in my account. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm not really into dividend stocks. GameStop volume goes backwards. Is this normal? I've never seen this except during the 2020 election. Yeah. Volume was up to 520K and dropped to 575K, then back up again. This wasn't the opening minutes. Yes, to the people paying attention, they are bold signs this is being manipulated by big players. Now, ask yourselves these questions: Who has that much power to manipulate stock charts and data in real time? Either, well, I'm not going to say who they are, but NYSE, Sierra Echo Charlie, and someone else. What is N? Ninja, Sierra Alpha. Are these powerful elements helping the hedgies? No, the hedgies are still committing felonies daily in manipulation, trying to escape their position. So by default, if these market data manipulators are not helping the hedgies, who are they helping? Us. What? How? I don't think they're helping us. How are they helping us? By making counter moves against the manipulations of the. Okay, I see what he's saying. All right, they're forcing the hedgies to stay in their positions. I just like calling them HFs. The HFs to stay in their positions. Hedgies sounds like a hedgehog to me, and I don't picture them being like Sonic. They're just completely the opposite. Just not in any way endearing, and not allowing them to escape illegally. Why are these powerful organizations? Why are these powerful organizations doing this for us? Are they fighting for us? Are they really? I don't know about that. I believe They intend to hit the launch button on GameStop and AMC when politically appropriate, soonish, to bankrupt the HFs. Really? No way. Why? Why are they doing it? The hedge fund players have been using their easy billions for years to fund nefarious activities, and by bankrupting them, they defund the globalists who have been attempting to take over the USA. Wow, this is getting into not not normal, but I mean not what I was thinking of getting into. To those paying attention, we have a covert war going on, mainly cyber and psychological in nature, so psyops and cyber warfare. There's a battle going on between globalists and patriots. The hedge fund guys were the economic arm of globalism, and that arm is about to be chopped off. Wow, this guy's really onto something, or he's on something, or I could be very wrong. Do your own research. This is not investment. Well, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds very, I'm not going to use the word, but it just sounds like somebody who's critically thinking. I'm all about being optimistic, but just because powerful people are throwing hedgies under the bus doesn't mean they're helping the little guy. Yeah, I mean, that's true. We're both probably just pawns in the game in their games during this. So I'm just going to speak with a British accent from now on. It's just hard to speak normal English or whatever this North American English accent is. This could very well be part of the trigger justification for a great reset because of us evil financial tangos. I can't say that word, will get banned or flagged or something. That said, I really hope they're doing it for us. It's just hard to believe. So, when every other institution in the world seems hell bent on systematically oppressing us for the crime of desiring personal freedom, no wonder so many are turning to God in these times. And that's a good thing. Isn't that a good thing? I think it's a good thing they're turning to God. I don't think it's being done for us, it's being done for all of us. It benefits all of we, the people. Our nation survival is at stake. The Constitution, okay, I don't understand how it's getting into that, but oh, I'm gonna close the stream very soon. We're getting closer and closer to sunset, so I gotta stop this. It wasn't the head of the Shabbat, the start of the Sabbath. I have to end this soon. Okay, so yeah, that's still getting into a lot of different topics or rabbit holes. And I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just it's hard to prove that this is in fact for benefit. I mean, so why are they waiting so long? I don't know. It's really a patience game, isn't it? Okay. Calling all crayon eaters. Welcome to February 12th, 2021. Bitcoin at 46K. S&P at damn near 4K. GameStop above $10. What? Of course, it's above $10. Every dart has to be making money. Have you figured out how you're going to profit when this glorious bubble pops and the gibs run out? What are your moves for this Friday? Fire up your S post cannons. It's time to make more money. Okay. Let's see what the top post is in this thread. It's only 36 comments. And I guess there's no top post. They're all just 1 point. Yeah. It's not sorting by top. Why isn't it doing that? Oh, that's why, because it's loading. Okay, I like the stock. Oh, come on. That's all you had to say? All right. All right, so that was all for that one. Let me look at the Wall Street Bets Reddit just really quick. It's not showing up in my history. And in the meantime, I'll look at the winners and losers of the Reddit stocks and other stocks that I was looking at today. So the big winner CTR went down 15%. B Square was up 24%, almost 25% today. That's a winner for sure. Sundial down 12%. I said that already. And I think that's about it. But there was a stock, Tilray. They were uh, they were down 50% the other day, and I wanted to buy them uh, at 29, 28. Actually, it was at 28, but my target price was too low. They only went to 28.50. I missed it by 50 cents, so I would have gotten a share, and then it went up to 35. So I would have made like $7, but I mean that's just a commission fee anyway, so that's really not worth my time. So I decided not to buy it at all. Um, but another big winner today was CCIV, the stock I've been talking about for a long time now. So I mean, this is definitely one of those picks that I'm so confident in. Just like with Apple, Netflix, Nintendo, way before they released their big products. And I keep talking about this almost in every video now, where I picked Apple before the iPod, even before the iPhone, obviously, but even during the iPod part where they had no phone yet, Nintendo before the Wii, Netflix when Blockbuster was still in business and they were just a startup and they had this thing where you can actually rent things. I think they had Redbox as well, but Netflix was sort of they weren't an online service yet. They were something where you had to mail in, they'd send it to you in the mail, and then you have to send it back at a certain point. I think you can hold it for however long you like, but that's what Netflix was initially. People forget that, and I picked them when they're only like uh, less than $40, something like that. I bought Netflix at I think it was $20 to $30 at one point. So, and then Codex, Codiagnostics, Beyond Meat. Now this CCIV is the next one, and you can see it's just bubbling a little bit here. Let me look at this on these stocks in my big portfolio here. Got so many stocks in this. Excuse me. There it is, up 26, almost 27% today, from like 31 to 39 just in a day. I don't think it's a wrong price to buy CCIV. I didn't have any position in it yet because my price target is like 28 to 30. I really should have gotten it like earlier yesterday, but it's too late. So I just have to wait for it to drop again. But yeah, this is going to go to triple digits without a doubt. No doubt. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's pretty much 99% sure it's going to triple digits. Not CCIV itself, it's the company coming out of it, which is Lucid Motors, which shareholders of CCIV will get part of Lucid Motors. They'll get that IPO once it is public. Okay. It's just scanning through here. 22% FSR. Okay, wow, they're up 22% today. Wow. Fisker, that's another electric vehicle company, EV company. So that's booming. Like, you really can't go wrong with the EV companies. They're all wanting to be the next Tesla, and that's where all the emotion and hype is. Uh, the pot stocks and EV companies. Okay. Just looking for the big percentage gains and losses here. QS, QuantumScape. Wow, it really jumped. This one as well. I picked this as well. It's going to be a triple digit company. No time, like 99% sure of that. They were up 21%. So, I mean, these are my picks, QS and CCIV. I just didn't buy them because my price target was too low. I just got to buy them like next week. And it's not FOMO when you really believe what they do. But I mean, I set my price target and it just didn't get met. So I have to wait for them. I have to wait for them to drop next week. Yeah. Okay. Closing this. WallStreetBets. Yeah. Okay. So I think when you're a person that pretty much interacts with only people on the internet, you don't really have real friends in real life, unfortunately. Um, and not just that, but I mean with the isolation and the quarantine and whatever lockdowns you call them, when you spend a lot of time on the internet and you hear many people speak and their accents and dialects and all that, that affects you. It rubs off on you, and that's what's happened to me. Like I speak multiple languages, and not only that, but then when you hear all these people speaking in Irish accents and Scottish accents and various English accents, Australian and all that, and then American accents, it just mixes up your own accent, which mine is originally just, I guess, like what people talk on TV. That's American TV, I should say, like make like a New York, well, not New York, maybe like northern I don't know, Ohio, maybe Ohio accent. I don't know, but not Southern American, like Texan or something like that. But It just mixes up your brain, doesn't it? But it's all good. That's just life, as long as you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, so just checking Reddit, and we'll close the stream. This meme was posted a year ago. Okay, I don't get it. All right, I'm gonna open this one. This one looks like a pretty good post. I'm gonna play Trace Trades again in the meantime while I'm picking some. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Let's play in the background because I do appreciate his insight. I'm just gonna play that there. Let it continue playing.
Squarespace has helped grow my business. Bad. That doesn't happen. That never happens, right? So, is it going to correct? I think so, yeah. How much is it going to correct? Well, if it was to correct starting tomorrow, I think you'd likely see it pull back to about the 50% retracement at the worst. 12,708 points. That'd be my guess. But to be honest with you, my friend, I don't think, I think it was my financial friend. And I respect my financial friend a lot. He's had some great picks. He's actually made some really good picks. I like a lot of his plays. But he put out a video talking about the stock market crash. And I felt kind of, I don't know how to feel about that. I felt kind of like a scare tactic. And he's a really intelligent guy. So part of me kind of wishes he didn't put that video out. Yeah, this right here. The stock market is going to crash eventually. He's a really intelligent man, though. I like him. Sam's a smart dude. But I think that's a little bit of a scare tactic. I think we're in a bull market because there's a lot of good things happening. I mean, you can't take away from the fact that there's actual catalysts and things that people are investing in. That's my 2 cents. If there is a market correction, my friend, you're going to be protected, right? So that's what trading stop losses are for. That's why we're able to short stocks, right? Because if we're in a bear market, you got to play with what the market gives you. Not to the point of bankrupting companies, right? Because that's not right. That's not right at all.
All right, there's some problems on the site.
Green plays. It's just about changing your strategy at that point. So that's my 2 cents, my friend. I know that was long-winded, but I'm trying to give you the most reasonable explanation that I can. All right. Is there any hope for G News? Before we get to that, we are going to take a quick peek here at AMC. Does look like it might be the beginning of a double bottom here. We do have one bottom. We have 2 bottoms just about forming. And it's going to depend on if we hold over this level of support. We still have a lot of buyers waiting to get the orders filled at $5.65. Large amount of buyers compared to sellers, just barely more, right? We got a lot of buyers at 560 and 61, as well as at 565. So if we break 565, I find it unlikely to break 560, but time will tell. On the other side, we're closing at 42. Hard to sell at 572, but it is a pretty even spread across the ask as it's saying right now. Give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. I just want to check this out.
Oh, we're both quiet now. What happened there? All right, Citadel. Oh boy. Bets being paid. What? What the hell is this about? Okay, I'm gonna open that. I don't know what all these posts are about. I'm really cautious about Reddit now.
Some life insurance scam. Piss on them. They're fine. I'm not about it. Not about it. Anyways, as it sits right now, that is what we were looking at. It does look like we're getting a little bit of a wide range candle bar right here. So this could be an engulfing candlestick pattern. I see somebody asking how I draw these boxes. So in Webull, you click on this little down arrow that's got a rectangle. And I'll just delete this one and show you how I do it really quick. It's super easy. So you just click on rectangle. You press click once. You just press click again once you want to finish the square. That's what draws up for you. But it does look like we might get this balance. We're going to have to wait and see. But the RSI currently trading at 40.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there.
So I will come back to that. And don't forget, my friend, G-News is not a stock that I particularly like. I'm not going to lie. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but this, I know Chris Saint put this out as a penny play, and this is probably my least favorite penny play that he released. I think there's still hope. I mean, the 15 MA is still trading over the 200 MA, which is good. I'm just going to clear the charts here so it's easier to read for everybody. But the 15 MA is still trading over the 200 MA, which I do like. But it doesn't look like it's found a bottom here yet. It's still trending down.
Okay, so people are discussing the wheat stocks, and they're saying, excuse me, they said that's going down. Truthfully, they've had a little bit of a bear run. the last couple days. But Sundial, SNDL is probably not one of those stocks that is going to stay down for long. When you have over a billion people, a billion volume every day, that's going to go up. It's just going to go up. It's going to recover. It's going to keep going up. It is like the new GameStop and AMC. But it's just not being, I don't think it's being shorted as much though. That's the only thing. So it will go up to a certain point. I don't know if it can break $4, but we'll see. Daily reminder that buying GameStop at 300 before January 28 was a great play at the time. Yeah, it was. Excuse me. Okay, so it's just people raging, saying, "Oh, they stole money from us and they rigged the game." Yeah, it's been rigged. A lot of us are just finding that out, and not that we didn't know, but we're finding out just how rigged it is. It's not a matter of is it rigged; it's just how rigged is it. So this guy's 19 years old. I don't believe this guy's post. 19 years old, and he bought 5,400 stock shares of GameSpot. GameStop. Sorry, I keep saying GameSpot. GameStop. How did he get that much money? That's 324 grand. Who's this guy? This 19-year-old. It's like, is this Barron Trump? Like, who is this? This guy's such a liar. I'm just going to close it. It's just a joke. Even if he's telling the truth, I mean, okay. So what? How's that helping us? Just going to boast? Doesn't help anybody. If you're a real bear, you'll go short on US dollars. Here's how. Step 1, take out a loan of as much money as your credit allows. What the? Today's low interest rates. Step 2, take your bundle of cash to Costco, buy their entire inventory of non-perishable food items. Step 3, wait. What is this guy talking? Wait for the US dollar to be hyperinflated by the Federal Reserve's 2020 shenanigans. Yeah, I mean that's coming. Step 3 is actually coming. We just don't know when. It's going to happen anytime. Step 4, resell your beans and use the money to repay the loan. What? That also needs a famine. You can't just resell beans when everyone can just go to the grocery store and buy stuff. Congratulations, you're now financially stable in a crashed economy and have enough food that anyone else would mistake you for doomsday prepper. I'm not a financial. Oh boy, this guy's such a joker. Not saying that it is good to prep, but I mean that's not the way you short the U.S. dollar. You just buy Bitcoin. But I know that's a joke. Like I was probably joking, probably 99% a joke. Uh, Bets being paid. A list of unpaid bets. What? Remember the guy who guzzled down a cup of his own, his own pee because he said Spy wouldn't close green. Okay. Here's a list of users with unpaid bets. Okay, so this guy is just collecting on people's stupid things they've said. Okay, so I'm not going to get into that. That's not helpful. So toxic. Reddit is so toxic. There hasn't been any one post that I actually liked yet. Whereas WSBets.win, almost every post I liked. I just couldn't open all of them. I only opened the most important one. Something big is happening. Hi, I've been lurking here for a while now. Recently, I began reading WSB. Let me just fast forward a little bit. I'm running out of time. In my 7 years of investing, I never realized a profit. Well, that you're not doing it right. Buy low, sell high. That's what it's about. And also trust the companies. And the longer you're in it, the better. So, like for me, I bought Beyond Meat at $77. I just kept it in there. I didn't even follow the stock market. I just bought it and just let it stay there. And then one day, my dad said, "Oh, it's at 120." I was like, "Okay, I'll sell it." So I ended up selling it at 120, but I think it's worth 200 now. So patience is a virtue, that's for sure. Okay. What is this guy talking about? There's all a game. What? Okay, this guy became so disillusioned with the market. He just needs to trade better. Yeah, you just need to buy low and sell high. You need to study technical analysis, look at support, look at resistance. If you're not doing it that way, you're not doing it right. I mean, there's other things besides support and resistance, but those are the basic fundamentals, like building blocks of the doing this. Is that BlackBerry is not a meme stock? It seems like people are finally starting to realize BlackBerry is in fact not a meme. I've known this for at least a decade. Okay, I think we're gonna close the stream in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, I got it. Sabbath is starting. Partnership with Amazon, partnership with Baidu. I don't know what that is, but okay. Partnerships are good. BlackBerry QNX, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know if it's, I mean, there's a lot of potential, but uh, anyway, that's supposed to be used in autonomous driving vehicles. BlackBerry Ivy, they're doing a lot with the automobile industry. Final thoughts. Here's what skeptics don't realize, though. They don't realize that BlackBerry is still very focused on product development and customer acquisition, and that boomers probably still think it's a phone company. Well, it's not. With the partnership with Amazon, Baidu, their something else product known as BlackBerry Spark, BlackBerry Ivy, and their QNX OS for vehicles, it seems like the market is not correctly pricing in BlackBerry's future growth. Maybe one day, if BlackBerry receives the same amount of hype that Palantir is getting right now, maybe then it'll be taken much more seriously, but only once people realize it's not a meme stock. Yeah, well, you know what? It isn't. It's the best stock out of all the Reddit stocks. Because even before people caught on and BlackBerry became a meme or whatever, became a meme stock, so to speak, it already went up from $8, $9 to 12 just on its own without the memes. Um, yeah. So I mean, people who buy BlackBerry $20. That's the safest bet. It'll go to 30. It'll go to 30. Take a while though. I don't know how many years, but it'll go up there, or how many months. So I think we're gonna close the stream after this tab. It's one tab here. I really shouldn't have gone to Reddit. I don't know. I just thought maybe they'll have something there, but they've just told me everything I know already. My only strategy, which yielded me 500% returns in 2020. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here's what I do. Step one. Thursday night or Friday afternoon, go in your favorite investing trading subreddit and find 15 tickers. Step 2, write each ticker down on a piece of paper and hang all the pieces of paper in a wall. What? Okay. Step 3, get 3 different color darts and correspond each color with 5%, 10%, or 15%. This will represent how much of your portfolio you will put into each ticker. Step 4, throw the darts at the wall and proceed to put the money into each ticker. Step 5, on each ticker, once you reach a good profit, sell. What? Step 6, go back to step 1 and repeat for infinite money. So far, so good. This is why I don't go to Reddit. I didn't like any of those posts. I'm not going there ever again for the stream. I'm not going to do that anymore. Thank you for your time. Oh my goodness, I already took up 48 minutes, almost been an hour. So basically, went through the winners, the losers, and we were losers for reading that Reddit. The high volume stocks today. Sundial is still a strong stock. I wouldn't buy it at this point where it is right now, but $1.20, $1 to 120, or anywhere but 120 and under is a great buy for that. And a good sell price would be, I'd say, $4 because I don't know if it can break $4, that ceiling. And yeah, I mean, this actually, this week in summation was not a great trading week, or the last, like today was not a good trading day for me, and probably for a lot of people as well. Unless you bought CCIV, unless you bought QuantumScape. And I wanted to, but my price was too low. So lesson learned. I mean, those are both triple digit stocks anyway. So um, yeah, they went up 10% or 20% each. But in light of the bigger picture, they're going to go up to $100, $200 in the future. I'm pretty confident of that. So these are long term stocks. These are both of them. as much as I mentioned, I keep saying it. I should put like a uh, acronym or something with the how do they start? Apple. Apple's the first one. Nintendo. Uh, Netflix. So ANN. Beyond Meat's another one. Uh, Co-Diagnostics. It wasn't something I found on my own. That one was really from Blazing Press was the one that showed me that. A caller in that show talked about that, so that's how I found out about that one. And now this, or GameStop and AMC. Those are two good ones, but we got sabotaged. But regardless, CCIV and QuantumScape are both companies that should be placed among those great five that I just spoke about. And Tesla, I wasn't really so big on that. Not that I didn't see them growing. I just that one I did miss the boat on that one. I didn't even I mean that just went under the radar for me. It was amazing to see their rise from $100 to 800, 900 levels. I mean, I did buy some at 400, but I wouldn't include that as a victory, like a big one. It's more like a small victory, because if I bought at 100, for example, and I sold it at 800, and even with the stock split, then yeah, I would call that a win. I mean, this is really a tiny win because it only got me like a couple grand or something. It wasn't a lot of money, or not even a couple, maybe just 1 grand. So, but QuantumScape and CCIV, I can't hype those anymore because I mean I can, but I mean if I GameStop and AMC, I mean that's what this video is about. And truth is, the reality is going to come for those two stocks that they can't be kept down any longer. Uh, they're going to explode very soon. I don't know if that's going to happen next week or next month, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen, and they can only halt it so many times before you know. It's like you're trying to stop a dam from breaking, but you just can't. It's going to happen. We just don't know how high they will let it go. Because yeah, if it's true the hedge funds are on our side, or hedge funds, I mean, I should say the institutions and big players like BlackRock and so on, then that uh, is very well. That's very good for us in the long term. Neither one will be going bankrupt. I mean, at least AMC won't. I mean, GameStop is a little shaky because they weren't smart enough to do what AMC did, where they did a stock offering and then they paid off part of their debt. GameStop didn't do that. They should have done that, but that's okay. I mean, what can you do? I'm not the CEO. We can't control that. We can only control what we do on our end. And I tried to go to GameStop today, but they only had like curbside pickups. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, I wanted to go in the store, like maybe one person at a time. I don't know, but they wouldn't even let anyone go in the store. So okay, all right. So that's all for me. Crypto, that's not part of the video, but I'm going to mention it. Crypto is just going to go crazy in terms of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I just found my old wallet and set up the wallet. It was only worth, oh man, I think like 1/10 of what it is today. So I'm glad to find like money lying around like that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's all for this video, for the stream. We'll reconvene on Tuesday because Monday is a holiday. There is no, the markets will be closed. The American markets will be closed on Monday. So back on Tuesday, and I have a good feeling about Tuesday. We're going to see a strong surge for a lot of the stocks. Maybe even for AMC and GameStop, we'll see a strong surge. I mean, both today didn't do too badly. I think they both finished in the green, if I'm not mistaken, or they were very close to opening. They didn't really drop too much. So I think it's sunset now. Okay, thank you very much for your time. And those who keep the Sabbath, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you very much. And may God bless you and bless all your efforts, and may make you prosper in all your trades. Okay, thank you very much. Till next time. See you on Tuesday after the market closes.